Alright, so I am back at it with the Blazer, getting ready to go on a trip up north. Go visit some family and stuff, but basically what I'm doing today is fixing my, what do you call it, brake booster hose. So the brake booster hose now, it's got this little thing, hose comes out, but it comes in this little tiny line here. If I pull this off, this tiny little vacuum line. And so I'm gonna actually replace there's a plug in the back here, if you can see it. I'm gonna replace this plug, take this plug out, and put a new line in. So you're gonna see, I've seen some people do it. I guess you just push in, and this thing just pops out. There we go. Pretty simple. Just push down that little red tab and the plug comes out. So to fix that, I've got a few new pieces. So I replaced this plastic plug here with aluminum one. So I got this aluminum fitting that goes in the back. I got a new grommet and kind of one-way valve for the actual brake booster side. And then I got this factory GM hose. I think it's for, so this engine's out of a GMC Yukon, 2004 Yukon. It was actually a Hydro Boost engine, thus having this in here. But basically there's some vehicles with the 5.3 that had, vacuum brake booster applications, not Hydro Boost. So this is a factory hose for one of those, and these are all factory parts for, I can't remember which vehicle, but I'll put the link to these parts on Amazon down in my description. So now I got the hard part out of the way. It was a lot easier than I was expecting, pulling that piece off. And everything should go together. It should be a simple task. I'm hoping by doing this, I'll get a little bit stiffer brake pedal. That's what my hope is. So basically, this new grommet should, for my research, fit into that brake booster with this new one-way valve, and then this hose. So everything should go together. I guess I should check. So this part goes in the back of the motor, and this should, just slide on there. Like so. Pull this old one off. Alright, so I should be able to pop this out. There. The old versus the new. The new one's a little bit smaller, so it should work. Beautiful. Alright, put this piece in here. Should just push in. Beautiful. Put this. Alright, now I've got the hose. Just gotta route the hose around. Get it around everything. Take my wire loom, and then should just push in. There it is. Can't come out. So that's pretty simple. Couple minute fix. Get this old one out of here. And now I've got a factory style vacuum line. I just gotta plug that little vacuum line. Let's see what I got. My miscellaneous drawer. I got these little plugs here and there. Find one that will fit. I
think I saw one the other day. I was thinking about doing this. Somewhere I had a plug. Here we go. This is the one I was thinking of. Oh, not quite tight enough. Let me find a hose clamp for this. So, this is not what I fit out there with the hose clamp and this little tab, so I think I'm just gonna clearance that real quick. So grab my clearancing tool. There we go. There we go. Yeah, should be good. Just gotta put it on there for now. But let's get this thing started up and see if I got any better brake pedal. I don't know if it's the placebo effect or anything, but it does seem like it has more vacuum to it. I push it down, it does seem like it's a little bit stiffer. Oh yeah, that's actually better, for sure. That's a nice upgrade. So, make sure when you build your LS swap truck, use the right size vacuum line, not whatever was used before. I think I've got like $60 in this whole thing, and just because the hose is like $45, you could probably use any kind of vacuum hose, but I just got the molded one just because of that round curve on it. And of course the new valve I probably didn't need, and then of course the push things, those are only like $8, and I got 2 aluminum ones, so I've got an extra one for my next LS swap. So pretty simple fix, feels good already, so I'm excited to test it out. My road trip tomorrow. Like I said, I got a road trip out to Michigan, back visiting some family, going to a funeral. My grandma passed a few days ago, and so my dad asked me if I would preach at the funeral. So I'm driving up, just me, family staying behind, and I'm going to preach my grandma's funeral. So that'll be interesting, to say the least. But it'll be good to see family, spend some time with my dad and my brother and grandpa and stuff like that. So it'll be good. Well, before my trip, I got to pack everything up. A couple things I had taken out. I had my fridge out to clean it. It was kind of gross. I like Dr. Pepper. I've been trying to quit drinking Mountain Dew, so I drink Dr. Pepper. But anyways, not much better for me. But got my fridge, get that set up in there, plug back in, get the battery on. I think it's on right now. Yep. And then I think I got everything else I need for my road trip. I would just keep a few extra fluids, just a few things I might need in the truck, battery jumper tools, straps, things like that. Especially in the winter time, you never know if you need to pull someone out or if I get stuck. Like that. Then I can turn the 12 volt on. Now the fridge is on. Nice. You know, it's winter time. Do I really need the fridge? Part of me says yes. You never know. I've used it for leftovers. You don't have to eat, throw the leftovers in there. never had one in the wintertime, so I don't know how it'll do. I may come in here one day and have like 10 cans of Dr. Pepper exploded in the bottom of my fridge, but I guess I'll find out. That's my setup. It works. Usually have an extra sweatshirt or something just to, you know, keep in there. Blanket, do things. You never know. I drive an old vehicle that I built, so I make sure I got stuff to make it out of whatever that it is I get stuck in. But that's it for this. He said I'm going up, go visit my family for my grandma's funeral. She passed away a few days ago, so I'm gonna drive up for that. I'm actually preaching at the funeral. My dad asked if I would do it. I told him I would. He said that's what grandma would want, is me to preach at her funeral, so that's what I'm gonna do. About a 6-hour drive. We'll go up in the morning. Got some snow coming, and I guess Michigan's got a lot of snow. So we'll see how that goes and how this thing does. So yep, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.